Hey. Um, welcome back to the 50K FTMO challenge ICT style series. Today is Friday, March 10th. NFP Friday, March 10th. And let's get into it, right? So this is what we got today, right? This is our current candle right now. We go back to that 4 hour, and I don't know if y'all remember last night when price was down here, and I made my my little forecast for today. I was saying that price was gonna come into this breaker and find some resistance there and start selling. Is that what we got? Is that not what we have right here? Boom. So um, and go back to the 4 hour. This is also a nice Sibby here. Okay. It would have been real cool if it could have came up into this breaker, this makeshift breaker here, right? This would be the breaker there, fair value gap in there. But the reason why it did not come into this area here was because it had this 4 hour breaker here to worry about to try to break through. It couldn't break through this breaker. So ICT said like when you have a breaker, boom, it played out of the breaker here. But once it breaks that breaker, it should come up and retest it and find some resistance. And that's how you know that it'll go down. So let's see what happened. News came out at this week. News came out at 8:30. All this news, NFP and that good stuff. This here is 8:30. See, you got the wick action down here. Um, and let's see. This would have been okay. This is the news here. It went down first, then came back up. Now, one thing that I have been noticing time and time again with especially with news events, wiki news events like NFP. So you ICT has this video on YouTube about the center bank dealing range or something like that with like Asian session. And so basically what happens is you would trap the market if market's consolidating, like we do have consolidation here, right? We have this is all would be considered consolidation, right? And he was saying that if the market consolidates and then at a certain point in time, this is to trade the London session, right? At a certain point in time, you would want the market to go down and could just remember, right? Um, Retail traders have their stop losses like in here. I mean their entry to go short like here and their stop losses here. And then retail traders also have that are on the buy side have their buy limits here, right? Here in their stop loss, like, wherever, right? Somewhere in here. So both sides of the market have been triggered. The sales have been entered into the market first, and then it hit their stop loss here. Then the buys now have been entered into the market, but then it did what? Hit their stop loss on the actual move. And so that's kind of what he was talking about for the central bank dealers range. But I've noticed that during the period of consolidation period, whichever side it takes first, it's going to take that side first and then take the buy side to clear both sides of the market, clear, and then it's going to go with the side that it took first. It took the sell side first, then it finished on the upside taking the buy side, right? Took the sell stops first, hit the sell stop loss to go and get them the early sellers out of the market, right? Then it took the ones who were incorrect, the people that thinking, oh, if it break this high, we're gonna keep on going. And guess what? It broke this high here with a nice beefy displacement candle up. So they thinking probably, oh yeah, we gonna go up. Yep. And check this out. What would this be? resistance, broken, turn support. So they buying as well, right? And so with that mindset, with that logic, it's like, okay, now I got the opportunity to take both sides of the market's money. The early sellers took their stop loss, then the incorrect buyers took their stop loss. And so we know that when ICT said a previous breaker that was broken should find some resistance. So that's what we're looking for. So we that's what we see here. This is the breaker, of course. It broke yesterday on the sale. Then it came back up and found resistance while manipulating retail sellers, retail buyers, retail traders, period, and then made the actual move to the downside. You notice that these candles here are a lot bigger and beefier than any of these here, right? So we know that it's money inside of these candles here. Now, what would have made this move? I was busy with work anyway today, so I wasn't really trading today. But I just love to see shit like this play out. But would have made this move? I'm talking about perfect. This move is already perfect, but to make the entry perfect is if price would have came into this fair value gap here and then get up in there and sell. But I bet you S&P did. Oh, S&P didn't. And 30 just consolidating today. So S&P didn't do that either. I thought S&P would have been in its fair value gap. But either way it goes. Now this right here, if I would have seen this, I would have probably traded. And what would I have been looking for just to get to this low? This liquidity level down here. That's it. It would have been something like this. Entry here, stop loss like right there, target right there, a nice 1 to 3, right? And it hit it perfectly, right? And then the standard deviations, it would have been like somewhere up in here to this low. I'm telling y'all that -2. I'm telling y'all that -2 is something serious. But anyway, I thought about maybe catching a re-entry here, but then I realized, man, it's Friday, it's NFP Friday. The target was already hit in my opinion. These lows right here. I mean, it is no business for me trying to get into this trade, right? You know what I'm saying? It do look like it's about to get a nice entry here, but the market could do whatever. It could be about to buy up and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because we are going to the upside. So I mean, I just wanted to get on here. I did not trade today because you don't see any position things. Okay, I didn't trade at all. I've been busy with work. I just came back on the charts and I was just analyzing. I just want to hop on here and just show y'all like this shit is really beautiful. Basically, that's what I want to say. So I'm about to hop off, get started. I am, like I said, I do trade while I'm at work, so I am at work right now. Try to get some work done on this nice rainy Friday. But yeah, next week, next week next week should be really good week, right? Monday we don't have any news. Daylight saving time is on Sunday, so we will see with the timing and whatnot how that affects the market and the kill zones and all that good stuff. And then Tuesday got some nice news, CPI, and then Wednesday got some more CPI, PPI, I mean, and then Thursday, yeah, we got news every day next week except for Monday. So next week, I'm expected to make some nice moves, have some nice price action. We still got some targets to the downside that I believe that we're gonna hit here, here, here. Um, and so that's kind of what I want to see. But yeah, I'm out. Finna holler at y'all later, and y'all be easy.